Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 8, Week 8, Day 6. So today, Week 9, Day 6. So today, of course, we're going to be grinding for the chest. Got to make up for yesterday. So instead of going for one mimic, we shall go until we get 2. Also, should probably bring the text up for it. So we're currently at 9. The stream is not ending until we hit 11. This is the game plan, pretty much. So yeah, we're just going to keep grinding, see how it goes, and hopefully get a little lucky. Should probably get the dailies out of the way just so we don't forget about them after doing 2 chests, because I probably will. Got a nice little stack of diamonds over here as well. Of course, earlier today we went over a video going over the new Mythic, of course. That came out last Monday, though most people are probably getting it the following Monday. And free-to-play gets it at some point, who knows when. Whenever they finally rotate it around, but of course, we covered everything with that. And we'll be doing it more a little bit Monday night as well. Of course, we did it last Monday night, but we'll do it again when more people end up getting it. But we already covered the video kind of going over everything. Tomorrow I'll probably go over... Oh, yeah, that's probably the biggest thing, too. I'm pretty sure some of you guys already saw it in the game itself. However, I already mentioned this, too. We got a Vault event going on next week, which is kind of curious. Not sure if they're doing a buff to the other thing as well, simultaneous. But we definitely have a Vault event, and it seems like it's going all week long, which would be the first ever week-long Vault event, which is a pretty interesting thing, given that we can get a lot more loot during that time. So definitely gonna have to grind that a little bit here and there, that is for sure. A lot of grind we could potentially end up getting on that. So hello everyone, hello Gustavo, hello Isabel, hello Bill, hello Tyrion, hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all has been well. They're too rare. They do feel a little too rare. That they are. They're not like Curse Gnome level bad of rare, but they're close. They're definitely close. Is this an Explore team? Kind of. You can run the Phoenicia for Explore 5, 6 or so. If you could one-shot 5 anyways. Yeah, she's normally ran for Explore 5, 6, or 7. Depends how much damage you have as to which one you actually run. If you don't have enough to run her at 5, you shouldn't be running her at all, though. I'm not sure exactly how much damage you need to be able to get away with Explore 5. But she's the best 2 trophy farmer in the game. Because you start getting 2 trophies once you hit Explore 5, and she's really good at winning pretty much as quick as Rowain. She's ever so slightly slower than Rowain, but about the same speed. And she can end up getting basically double the trophies compared to Rowain. We're also getting a little bit more loot along the way. I mostly run her for dailies, for pet battles, for some of the side stuff. I wouldn't necessarily advise it for Explorer, though you can end up doing a higher level Explorer if you really want to. Could end up making that work. I prefer going other options. Honestly, I almost kind of want to mess with the new mana accumulator that came in a little bit more for that, because that actually seems kind of interesting for it. Do I explore only during the stream? Not only, but as of recently, kind of. Since this chest mechanic has come out, yes, I have only grinded during the stream. But that's not always the case. But specifically, since this mechanic has been added to the game, I have only grinded on stream. That is correct. Though we do plenty of explore off stream from time to time. It's just not happened to be this week. All the grind has been on stream this week so far for it. And we'll be doing a really long stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure if we're going to go all the way to reset, though. We'll see. Ideally, I want to keep going until we get it. Also, hello, Genki. Welcome, welcome. Also, I did see your comment on the other thing. Not sure if you heard it at the end, because I was kind of wrapping up when you kind of were commenting the other thing. I did see it, though. Oh, wait. Do clocks go forward tonight? Oh, no. Wait, does it really? It's already that time of year? It literally felt like we just put them back. Gosh, how much time has gone by? Felt like just a few weeks ago we put it back. But yeah, it is mid March. Can't even remember what month it is. Anyways, let's go grind. So to the Golvania. And let's bring out that good old Zugoff. Honestly, I almost want to go mess with the other one. Let's see, which one was it? I actually want to mess with this a little. The AoE spam option. I almost want to put Queen Titania here, but there's no way to really make red is the only issue. If we had a consistent way to do so on this team, it'd be kind of worthwhile. But, I don't know, I've been kind of liking this team. I was messing with it some earlier, and I've definitely been enjoying it. It's basically a ward breaker spam scourge kind of team, which is not one you would normally do, but it gets the job done. Definitely gets the job done. Oh, I should have ward breaker there. Not too big a deal though. I keep forgetting. Scourge doesn't actually have damage boost ratio, does he? Oh wait, does he? No, he actually doesn't. I keep forgetting that. I always think he's like Phoenicia in every single way except true damage, but I keep forgetting. His boost ratio is actually for his mana that he accumulates back, not for his damage output. Meaning his damage output's decent, but not the greatest. Which is why some people actually go and max him, because it gives him an additional 8 damage, which is pretty substantial for him. It gives him quite a bit of value. I'm not sure how many times we're going to use this, but might as well mess with it a couple times. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They have to submerge in this location. Never mind. We're not going to keep using this. Of course, we could go to a location that has no submerge, but still. Kind of forgot about that. That's one reason why you might not want to necessarily run that here. Oh, so I just realized I just scrapped my exploder, and now I don't have any exploder. I'm doing that in a really weird order. Honestly, I might as well just retreat from this battle. But I forgot why we might want to not do that here. That good old submerge. That happened during the video, too. You could easily go somewhere that has no submerge, obviously. But let's go bring out Explore 12. The good old Zugoff. I was planning on mostly using this anyways. Still kind of wanted to mess with the other guy, though. We'll be doing that mostly on Monday, I feel. Since that's the other day that he gets released. And then whenever free-to-play eventually gets it, which who knows when that is. We'll cover it again then. So I think that's over and we're good to go. I was like, hello, Clipbomb. Hello, Bill. Hello, Crisp. Hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Hung. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Jonian. Hope everyone having a wonderful weekend so far. Mine's been pretty decent. Also, we're almost done with that Pokemon game, so we could finally start playing other games on the stream. I mean, on the channel. Did I say on the stream? Well, I guess on the stream. That makes sense. Actually, you know what's coming out this Friday? I wasn't necessarily going to do a stream for it, but just for a change of pace, I kind of wanted to. It is another Nintendo exclusive, though. It's Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8's getting its first expansion, and gosh, I'm not sure why they won't let that game die. But it's getting another expansion this Friday. And it's a part of like a multi-layer expansion that's going over the next like year and a half. We'll probably mess with that a bit on Friday. Because I don't think we have anything going on in Gems of War other than a Vault event that's literally going on every single second of next week. Which obviously we can't be farming that entire time. Some people might be. I'm definitely not going to be. Like, we are obviously going to be farming more than normal. But not like literally every waking second for an entire week. That'd be too long. And at this rate, long Vault events aren't even that special anymore. They've been throwing a lot more of them lately. Hey, Anisha, does that count as one of our 2 chests? But as the title says, we're not ending the stream until we find 2. That's probably a very, 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 very bad idea. Because it could take us, like 3+ hours to find 2. But the goal of this stream is we do not end it. Or basically, we will end it once we find 2. We'll hand out redeem code once we find 1. And it will end when we find 2. That is the game plan. That could take anywhere from an hour, or it could take literally the rest of tonight. But that is the game plan. Let's see if we throw it down. So hello, David. Welcome, welcome. I was gonna say, we should still have the insta-kill. For a second, I thought he dropped burn, but obviously he still has burn on. Wish we had a purple option here, though. Extra turn does not actually help us much when all of our options are horrible. Gosh, it's such a slow exchange here. There we go, finally. Oh, you're not burned anymore, though. Oh, no. Actually, we could just Flame Refer it, had full mana, and then went from there, but luckily we got everything we need. Got the little Kelpie. Honestly, Kelpie's the most annoying thing in this entire kingdom now. Immune to Devour, has Submerge. That's really all it needs. That's like all the annoying things it needed. That's it. But it's still very annoying with just those 2 things. Because it counters quite a few things. It counters triple damage burning and counts all AoE options, which is almost every way that you win Explore, for the most part. Maybe not literally every single way, but probably like 90% of Explore teams are going down one of those two routes. Either instant kill with burn or with AoE damage, or something that would get stopped by Submerge. Which makes Merlantis a somewhat annoying one as well, because Merlantis has the most amount of Submerge of any kingdom. Though oddly enough, I don't think it has any Submerge on damage. It has a lot of very annoying Submerge mechanics, so I don't believe it actually has that trait, oddly enough. One of the strongest ones in the entire game, which is kind of funny. Mostly because it's a relatively newer trait, and Merlantis hasn't really had that many events lately. And the last time it did, I don't believe the troop ended up getting that trait, even though it has existed since then. Though whenever Merlantis finally has another event, I'm pretty sure they're almost guaranteed going to do that. Which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It'd make the kingdom overall better, though it'd also make an already somewhat annoying place to explore in even more annoying. At least for things that hit everything simultaneously. Which is a lot of explore teams. Though not particularly this one. But a good number of them. Oh, I want that chest, please. Unfortunately, nothing in the chest. Another Kelpie. The bane of our existence. I almost want to do another kingdom, but I don't think there's anywheres with less than 2 or less than 3. And while this place only has, this place has one really annoying one, it's only one, so it's not as big a deal. Fortunately, we do not have a good way to get mana here. I don't even have a good way to try to bait him into purple, as he takes my. He literally prioritized purple over taking the thing. That's amazing. Instead of taking the skull, it goes for purple. It wants me to not have purple that much. I guess that somewhat makes sense because it also uses purple itself. I said, hello, Imperial! Welcome, welcome. Took a while to get your cat off your lap. Oh, no. I wish I had a cat again. Cats are cute. Not sure if I want to deal with a pet again, though. And I had such a perfect first cat that, like, almost no cat can ever live up to it. Or almost any pet for that. Yeah, Sword's Edge is the next closest. As far as, like, burn locations. But I'm not sure if there's any cat that would replace the very first cat I had. It was just such a good cat. It lived so long, too. It lived 20 years old. In a species I think normally goes to 14 or so. It was like 20 and a half. Sword Jazz has one troop with immune to burn, and he doesn't appear in Explore 12 battles. Wait, wait, it doesn't? I just could have sworn it did. It would be another good location then. I don't have 10% for that place is the only problem with that, though. What was the cat's name? Manhattan. It was a nice soft Persian cat. Had like a white cream fur. Like that white and like creamish orange brown. Not sure what you'd really call it. It's more like a cream color. Like white and cream. Like a orangish cream. It was insanely soft. Like I've touched other Persian cats before and like it was like like a way above average soft. Like I haven't seen another Persian with fur that soft. It's very fluffy. What do we need here? We'll take the skull over. And then you're dead. Oh, sorry, what were you saying, Defiant? Let's see. I don't even see your comment. Oh, are Wish Gems going away next week? Yes. No. Next week they'll still be available. The week after next week they're going away. But no, next week they'll still be available the entire time. Which means all of the Vault event for all of next week will still have Wish Gems. Though that's more of a benefit than a downside. Though I guess it might occasionally lead to a gnome retreating, I guess. Because it is possible if you're running Explore 12 during a Vault event, and you're doing like Palooza off of Explore 12, if you hit a Wish Gem and give the entire enemy team full mana, there's a chance one of the gnomes would run away from you. So there's that liability. But yeah, Wish Gems will be available all next week. Though next week is the last week that they will be falling from the sky. There's also no Storm Fort currently, so it'll pretty much always be the last week until we get a Storm Fort. Or until they re-add it back. But aside from that, the only real way you'll have to do it is Godmother or other similar Wish Gem creating troops. Which means pretty much just Godmother, because most of the other ones were pretty underwhelming. Like, I can't think of a single star troop that wasn't her that was even, like, remotely viable during the season. Like, they were very degrees of bad or, like, super average. It's been helping your pure faction delves? Oh yeah, you still have all of next week to try for it then. So you still have like 8 daily resets left. If you're looking for those sigil battles for them. Yeah, you still get 8 more days, which would be 24 more battles. Which you can use for them. So you still have plenty of time. Plus whatever you do with the Tuesday event, of course. Because next Tuesday event's still a faction event that you could also do to pure faction. Hey, Nanu, nice, nice. Bill, that's funny. Little song out of Kitty. Is that actually a song or just something that you just were saying in chat? Almost sounds like a song. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. Oh, it is a legit song? That's kind of funny. It definitely sounds like it based on how well it works together. Oh wait, is that a Sheldon Cooper line? I haven't watched every episode of The Big Bang Theory. I've seen most of them from the first few seasons though. I didn't really watch for much further than that. That's a good show. Yeah, I know The Big Bang Theory. Didn't realize that was one of the lines he had. Do they still do that show, or has it already ended by now? I assume it would have ended by now, hasn't it? And after season 10. Oh wow, I had a pretty long run then. Still pretty good. Now there's young Sheldon to take his place. I did hear of that. How long has that one been going on for? Because around the time when that came out was probably the last time I saw any Big Bang Theory. Like right before that came out. Not sure how much further they went with the show though. Hey, verse 2, I actually need that. Verse 2 is more common than a mimic. It's actually not, because the amount of verse 2s we've gotten this weekend is actually, or you know, since we've been trying to grind this, is less than how many we've gotten of that, but still. As far as today is concerned, we've gotten more of that than we have the mimic. I have nothing else. We gotten more, because that's the second one I believe I've gotten this since the grind, which means it's more common than a 5x chest. A whole set of Nomapaloozas is more common than a 5x chest for this mimic. I hope they're going to be doing a buff to actually getting these mimics next week. Because we're going to have a week-long Vault event, so it'd be interesting if it also coincides with a Vault buff. Or, you know, not a Vault buff, obviously a Vault buff, but I mean a Curse, not Curse Gnome, I will get it eventually. The Mimic Chest Chance buff. Gosh, try saying that 5 times quick. But the Mimic Chance buff. I said it differently. Wait, how did I say it the first time? I said it way more tongue-twistingly the first time. I have no clue how I just said it initially. It was so tongue-twisty, I forget what it even was. That's not enough to kill. Still poke him though. I have a good option there. I'll just take that and try for red off of Sky. And we just got 3 reds off of Sky. Nice. All the reds. Also, I know a funny poll. How long do you guys think it'll take to find 2 chests? Which will basically be the exact length of this stream. Let's see. Because this stream's goal is we don't end the stream until we find 2 chests. So let's go make that a poll. How long do you think it will take to find 2 Mimic chests? Let's see. Under 1 hour. Let's see. 1 to 2 hours. Let's see. 2 to 3 hours. And 3+ hours. Actually, if it goes 3+ hours, we're gonna be here till like midnight. There we go. But yeah, how long do you think the stream will be? Because that's how long it's going to be till we get 2 chests. I'm curious how long you guys think that will take. I'm not even sure what my average even is on time per chest at this point. We don't really have enough data to know exactly for sure. I feel like the average is about 1 per hour, though it also feels like sometimes it's taking 1.5 hours per chest. $20 minutes? The stream is already longer than 20 minutes. Unless you mean 20 more minutes. Hey! Oh, well, you might be correct. Oh no, that might bias the poll results. Well, prior to this happening, though it immediately went down the second this happened. Oh, it moved back up though. But it was at 2 to 3 at 43%. Now it went to 41, then to 42. But it says 2 to 3 hours. Well, we found 1. Also, I'm going to hand out a code after this. Is this our first 5 times? Let's see. Oh, I got 1 of the mimics. That wasn't too bad. That took 23 minutes. Now we go ahead and find another one. And we're going to keep going until we find one. The only caveat to that might be if we get the 5 times chest right now, we might just end it all. That's like the one thing. Not the 5 times chest, but specifically the mythic from the 5 times chest. Because then our goal is complete. That would be a mission complete. I highly doubt it. I still have seen 0 5 times chests. Though we are numerically, statistically, if it is exactly a 10% chance, at the exact point where if we got exact RNG, which obviously is not how it works, but if we did, this is a chest of 5 times. Nope, normal. No, no! Well, at least they gave us 4 Orpheus. I thought it would just be 2-2. At least we got 4-2. Could have been better, though. Still haven't seen anything good off the Mimic chest yet. Well, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, let me go hand out code. I did say when we found the first one, we'd hand out a code. And that would be the first one. And now we keep going till we find a second. Let's see. However long that takes. Let me go get you guys this code. Click save. And we'll hand out another code if we get a 5-time chest. And 2 codes if we get a 5-time chest and the Mythic. Though no more if we just get another 2 times. Where on earth is my code section? Why is it every single day it feels like it moves? It's literally in the exact same location every time. But it feels like it moves every single time. But there you guys go. There's redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code will be found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste random numbers and letters. And give same word as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Only usable on the PC mobile version of the game. And there you guys go. Enjoy. And definitely feel free to leave a like on stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. If you guys have any other questions, do let me know as well. And tomorrow night we'll be grinding very hard on this as well. Tonight we were kind of going to, though, not sure how long it's going to take us to find another chest. We got really lucky with that one, though. I like how since we got the 1 chest, it went down by like 10%. The 2 to 3 hours. I can't see the other data, but I would assume the, whatever's 1 to 2 hours went up substantially since then. I wasn't paying attention to it. Though, oddly enough, second place is 3+ hours. Though I'm not sure how many of them would have been done before we got the first chest. Unless people are that confident that we're going to take 2.5 hours to find 1 chest. Which, it could happen. I don't know, what's the... That would actually be a question. For another stream, potentially. Like for tomorrow. What is the longest amount of time? Though you could just post it in chat for now. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to pull it tonight. But what's the longest amount of time that is taking you to find 1 mimic chest? Because mine is about 1 hour 40 minutes. I have not actually hit over 2 hours for 1 mimic chest. Has anyone actually hit over 2 hours yet? I assume it has, but at some point. Someone would have, obviously. But I have not seen any go above 1 hour 40 minutes for time between 2 mimics. Doesn't mean it won't happen. Obviously it can. But I haven't seen it yet. Start a timer. I was doing that for some of them. Though we pretty much already know. It's from the 23-minute mark. Plus it's already been like 4 minutes, so a little late to start a timer. Though for tomorrow night, I think we will stream all the time between every mimic chest. We were doing that initially, and then that kind of stopped. But we'll start it again for tomorrow, I think. Not for tonight, though. Over 3 hours? 4 to 6 hours, no chest? Oh, gosh. Those are some big numbers. That is a lot of time to go chestless. Was that on Explore 12 as well? Because on lower level Explorers, the amount of time will be a higher duration between mimics. That's a lot of time if those were both Explore 12. Oh, you were mostly working on Bounty, that's probably why. Yeah, we finished Bounty last night, so we wouldn't have to worry about it for the rest of the weekend. Which I'm glad I did, because now I get to go find these chests. And hopefully get lucky. It didn't even take us that long. I think it took us a little over 1 hour. I think the wish gems helped quite a bit, though. Because you would just get a big burst of mana out of nowhere for doing nothing. Well, not literally nothing, but you know, you destroy it and then you get mana. Alpha Corpse Mirror. Also, don't forget to finish the event. It's still going on today and tomorrow. Kind of forgot to mention it, but it is still going on right now. It is towards the easier side this time around. Like, the final battle doesn't have anything too hard. The only bad thing about the final battle in this Bounty Hunter is, there's nothing blocking yellow, which means Valraven is never blocked, meaning all yellow mana goes directly into it. So it is a little bit more likely that you'll end up losing a Valraven. But not by much. Like, it doesn't have any kind of way to gain mana very quickly. It just simply isn't blocked on yellow. So as long as you're not giving it yellow, you should be fine. You can even just deny yellow. Like, go out of your way to actively take yellow. Even if it slows down the battle. Because I don't believe there was any other mana accumulator really on the team that would feed it properly. If you just denied the yellow. Problem is that's just that the yellow goes directly into it. $50 hours and counting between 5 times. Yeah, that's pretty scary. How long have we grinded for so far? I want to say... I'm not even sure. I would have to count up all the streams at this point. But I'd probably say around, like, what, 11 hours, 12 hours? Is about how long we've grinded so far. For 5 chests. And we've gotten 0 total. Has anyone actually spent 50 hours trying to grind for it? That's a lot of time. Because with how that's worded, it makes it sound like the gap between your 2 5 times were 50 hours. In which case, that's a lot of grinding you got done. Unless you meant like literal 50 hours and not all of it was grinding necessarily. Because if that was actually 50 hours of grinding, that's pretty insane. I assume it's closer to like 10 to 20 hours per 5 times. But, yeah, 50 hours without one. It's a lot of time. Does anyone know if anyone's actually posted the data mine for all the info anywheres? Like on Discord or on the forum or somewheres? Because I generally don't try checking the forum or the spoiler threads as much these days. Like Terran's War and the stuff I do, but like the ones that go over like other spoiler stuff I normally don't. Though I'm kind of curious what the exact odds for everything are. Because the game sure doesn't tell us. Wait, 3+ hours is actually in the lead. Is everyone that unconfident that we're going to not find 1 chest in 2.5 more hours? Oh no. Hey, got Celestial. You're still going for your first? Your first 5 times or your first 2 times? I assume first 5 times. But yeah, because I still haven't seen my first 5 times either. Oh, you meant that's how long you grinded and still haven't gotten one. I see. I see what you mean now. I thought it was the amount of time since you got your previous one. I have no problem for the code. Enjoy. We'll have another one if we find a 5 times chest. Because the way we've basically been doing it is the first 2 times chest we hand out a code. The first 5 times chest we'll hand out a code. Which has yet to happen, but when it happens, we'll hand out a code. And when we find the Mimic, we'll hand out a code. Meaning, realistically, there will probably be 2 codes handed out then. Because the 5 times plus the Mimic. Meaning we'll double code if that happens. That's pretty much the game plan this weekend, or this week. We've been doing that every single day this week so far. Except for launch day, where we handed out a lot more than 3 or 1. Let's see, I'll take that over. But I really hope they do a but they do a chest buff to the Mimics during the Vault week. I don't think Vault events would normally have a buff to it, but I wouldn't be surprised if 4D patch they end up doing it special. Because I'm pretty sure Vault events won't naturally have a buff to it, but they might do like a one-off thing where this one does. Though that might be a little bit confusing, because if they do a... Gosh, I did it again. But if they do a... if they do a buff to Vaults, people might think, for the very first time when it's around, People might think it's a permanent thing rather than a one-off thing. Potentially. Can we get Mimic chests every day, or is it one-off weekend event? No, you can get the chest any day. Remmerford. But yeah, every single day. Like, you can do it at any point. Doesn't matter if there's a vault event or anything. We're not sure if it's going to be buffed at certain points, because the rate definitely seems like it might be at some point. But no, you can farm them at any point you want. Like, literally every single day since the patch, it has been farmable to any degree you wish. I never did cover a video on the thing. At this point, I'm probably just going to put it into the Monday video. Because tomorrow I kind of want to go over Explorer, or not even Explorer teams necessarily, but just Vault grinding teams, because we have a week-long Vault event. So I kind of want to preemptively go over Vault farming teams. Or, you know, Vault event farming teams for pretty much everything. They haven't made an updated one for a while, though it's pretty much most of the same teams. Most teams don't really need to be changed from when we last covered it a little while back. That was a little while back. I don't think we really covered it properly for like a year or two. Not much has really changed in farming them, though. Obviously, Ironhawk's still meta. What you want to run for Explorer 12 is more so on preference. And the mid-range is still pretty much the same, too. It just runs Phoenicia quick kill. It's kind of harder to get quicker than that for the Phoenicia quick kill mid-range, because you'll literally just cast once and then win. And it gets mana pretty much as easily as Rowan. It's basically double the mana cost of Rowan. Rowan's a 12 that costs 6, and she's a 24 that costs 12. Oh, so hello, Michael. Welcome, welcome. As they say, you'll never been so close to find the mimicked. Always so close, yet so far. What would be the best mythic troop to upgrade to Gold Elite first? Phoenicia. I think some people do Scourge of Honor instead, though I much prefer Phoenicia personally. Scourge of Honor is so situational. Though so is Phoenicia, to be honest, but Phoenicia... The main reason why Phoenicia is so good is how much wider her kill range becomes. Because one of her main gimmicks is to one-shot stuff within her kill range. And if she has a bigger kill range, the one-shot range is bigger. So it makes her more viable. And this is particularly useful as she has double her damage as damage, because she does double based on if there's a Red Storm. And every build that ever uses her will be obviously using Red Storm to double her damage. So whatever magic she gets is basically doubled. So 6 additional magic is not only 12 additional damage, but 12 additional damage to all enemies for 48 total damage. 12 per enemy. So not only does it raise her damage range by 12, but effectively allows her to do 48 total additional damage, which is a pretty substantial buff. Other similar troops to her in other categories are also some of the best ones to do for their category. For example, Queen Titania in Legendary is among one of the better legendaries to upgrade, because it pretty much gets the same benefit as Phoenicia, except she has a 50% damage buff rather than a double like Phoenicia does. Hello, Lady Dragonheart. Glad to see you're playing again. Hope everything's been going well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Some things have changed over the time. Honestly, I need to go do a video. It's something that some newer players have suggested too, and I've just never gotten around to it. But like a video going over like all the changes in the last several years. Pretty much everything since Factions came out, pretty much. That'd be a while. That was 3.0 patch. We're in 6.2. So basically all the versions since 3.0, basically. In like one big mega thing. I would need to double check what even all that stuff is. Because there's a lot of things that happened within that time. Like a lot of things. Like literally 4 years worth of things. Was it 4 years? Yeah, I think it's 4 or 5 years. I could easily check this by finding where our 3.0 stuff is. I don't think I was separating them by chapter by then, but I can easily just put 3.0 into my channel and probably find it. Something will be a 3.0 video. I still have not bothered getting Beatrix to gold medal. Doesn't she only gain HP? I tend to not go for the HP related ones. I will eventually hit... Where on earth is... The struggle of typing on a keyboard a mile away. But yeah, Beatrix only gains durability. I still to this day have not bothered upgrading her. A lot of the legends that only gain durability I don't tend to upgrade. Epics are a bit of a different story because you tend to get a lot more of them. So I don't mind doing the support related epics. Though I find myself pretty much never upgrading support legends and definitely not support mythics. Mostly because of the cost associated with them. I'd rather go for damage options than give something a little bit more durability, unless I'm using it like a lot. And while I do use Beatrix, I don't feel like I use her enough to even justify it. Oddly enough, even with how much I use Truffle, I don't even think I have Truffle upgraded, because he has the same issue. He only gains durability from being used. Though Beatrix would help in like a Guild War context, if nothing else, which would be pretty nice. Hey, Nanu, there we go. But if I'm not mistaken, I still haven't even upgraded Truffle, just because it's the same as Beatrix where it just gains durability. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, even Truffle I haven't bothered upgrading, despite the fact I use Truffle more than Beatrix. Though Beatrix would gain more of a benefit from it, more so because she's more likely to be used in Guild War. Whereas even though I use Truffle more, Beatrix's usage in Guild War is more common, which gives it a better usage. I wouldn't say that would be a good first one to go for, though. Though it is one that you would eventually want to go for, and if you wanted like a really good Guild War team, or if you happen to incorporate it into your offensive Guild War teams. I don't think any of my offensive teams use Beatrix, though. Occasionally, I think I might do one on like a green day or a blue day. Well, obviously, there's only 2 days she could be used on, but not that often. Wasn't I going to upgrade all beasts? I was somewhat trying to. Yeah, a lot of things have changed with the game. You kind of relearn it pretty quickly, though. Like, a lot of the structure is still the same, but they also added, like, a billion other things. But you get used to it probably after about a couple weeks to a month. Even less. Explorer's still the best location to farm. Has been for a couple years now. Hasn't really changed. And Vault events are still insanely good loot, and they've done, like, a billion buffs to Vault events as well. Not sure if Vault events actually existed when you were playing before. But, we have a Vault event week for the first time this upcoming week. And, gosh, is the loot going to be overflowing. Great time to be starting to get back into the game, that's for sure. Because I always make the joke, if an account only played Vault events, and another account played constantly but never played Vault events, the account that only plays Vault events would be further progressed than the account that always plays but never plays Vault events. Vault events are just that strong. And normally they only make up like, what, 20 days of a year? Or 21? Maybe a little bit more than that. But these days, gosh, we're getting so many Vault events. As well as longer Vault events. Like ones that extend further than the 3-day weekend thing. With this upcoming one being the longest one we've ever seen, being a week long. Unless they're making it shorter than that, but based on things we've seen, it looks like it's going to be a week-long Vault event. We know for sure it's coming, it even says it in-game. The external sources show that it's going to be a week-long Vault event. Yeah, Nomapalooza are a thing now. Imagine infinite loot in a game mode. Structured into a game mode. That's basically what Nomapalooza is. And that's after it's been nerfed like 3 times. It is still broken beyond belief. I'm actually really surprised they didn't nerf it a 4th time. Yeah, the Nomapalooza update last year was pretty nice. Like, that's not even a year-old update at this point. That was probably one of the most economy breaking they've ever done. Not only because it went out in a very broken state that made it like way easier to farm than they intended, but also because of the mode itself, which just gives you so much loot compared to what was possible before. Like a Vault event prior to Palooza Like, if you hit a dozen keys, or even like 20 plus, like, you just got a lot of keys. Now, like, I feel like 200 to 300 is our average amount of vault keys we find. Like, literally a 0 at the end of what we would normally have been getting. Even more than that. Like, it's over 10 times as many keys. And it has a pity system now, too, so you don't even need to worry about not getting keys. So even if you get, like, super, super bad luck, you're still getting some amount of vault keys. But yeah, Paloozas are really broken. But hopefully it'll stay like that forever. Just the new economy of the game, which is nice. Definitely speeds up a lot of progression within the game, that's for sure. Though it still doesn't give you every loot. Some indirectly, though. Like, it doesn't directly give you deeds, but you could always use gems to get deeds and stuff like that. It's also no way to get war coins, but once again, you can use the things for war coins, so still ways to get there. I was hoping we had a vertical green there. That would have been a kill. Please let me cast. There we go. Yeah, that one Thursday was insane. I can't believe that day actually happened. Because that was the last time we had like a super long vault event. It was a 4-day long one. But that one Thursday had like an ultra super buff. And then they had to nerf it like immediately. Or like they took like a whole day to nerf it. But they nerfed it midway through the thing. Because it was just so absurdly broken. I didn't get to farm it that much during that time though. I was hoping they would keep it like that the entire weekend, but then they nerfed it like right as I was going to power grind it. I did get some grind in on it, but not like a super high amount. Like some people left with over 100 Paloozas ready to go. I think I had like a dozen. I think we're sitting on like 30 right now. Because I save all mine that I get up to that point for when it actually happens. The legendary Thursday. Yeah, it's one of the more memorable days in Gems of War, that's for sure. It was a very fun day. It was mostly really good for getting a lot of Paloozas, though. The actual rate of many of the other resources weren't really too much more broken. The only other really big difference is, though that came in a later patch, was the amount of resources that you get were nerfed. It was actually kept that way for that entire week. But that was one of the other nerfs that they did a little bit later on, was they nerfed the amount of gold, souls, other similar things that you would end up getting, glory, all that, down by a lot. So if you're spamming Explore 1, you're only getting like 10 to 20%, but you still get the full vault keys. So they didn't nerf the vault key rate at all, but they nerfed the many of the other resources that you were getting along the way. Your internet connection was down that day? Oh gosh. Yeah, I do feel bad anyone who wasn't able to grind it at all. Like, I wasn't able to grind it a lot, but I was still able to get like some grind in on it. But yeah, a lot of people were probably busy that day. Some people might not even known it was a vault event that day, because that was the first time, even though it's happened a couple times now, or has it? I'm trying to think. But even though, I know for sure that was the first time, even though that was the very first time it ever happened, so a lot of people may not have known it was even a vault event that day. Like, it tells you in game. Like, for example, some people might not know right now that a vault event's this Monday. However, it tells you in advance in the game, at least. It's one of the game modes that does. Hey, we got another verse. We've got like 2 whole sets of verses, like 2.5 during all this, which isn't too bad. Because it does tell you in game, but a lot of people might not notice. Like right here, even right now, it's telling us we have a vault event on Monday. If I go to events and see right here, we have a vault event in 1 day and 6 hours, which of course is Monday reset. For the weekly reset time. So what strategy are you going to be doing next week? Explore 1, 5, or 12? It depends if they're buffing chest or not. Like, if they're keeping the chest drop rate for Mimics exactly as it is right now during a Vault event, I will probably be doing low-level Explore. If they are buffing chests, like, even slightly, like, you know, the chance of getting Mimics, I will be thinking over our strategy, because it probably won't be Explore 1. But if it's left exactly as is and is basically just a standard Vault event, we'll just be spamming Explore 1 and seeing how that goes. Though I might try some of the 5 method, because it's nice in between. It's like 50% slower, but we'd be hitting way more of the special chests. But it really depends. Because I wouldn't even know which way until we know for sure if they're buffing chest rate or not. Oh, what am I doing? I already have the win condition. Did you get your first Horde Mimic? Nice. Wait, the 5 times or the 2 times? Still nice regardless. Great to finally get one. You could keep alternating back and forth. That's true. Because you can actually just spam really low Explore. And then when your shards get really close, just move to a 12. Wait, actually, wait. Would that even matter? Now that I think about it. Because when you do the lower level one, you actually still get the max chest. I feel like going all in on one or the other would actually still be fine. At least I forgot, low-level Explorer still gives you the max chest. I haven't seen that happen yet, because we just do Explore 12. But, last I recall, you do still get the full chest value. Wait, you don't? You get a level 150 fight, but it only doubles what was in your chest already? Oh, okay, I see. So you get the harder fight, but it doesn't give you the extra loot. Really? That's kind of weird. So yeah, I'm definitely doing high-level Explore then. You got 10 tokens of guard? Oh no! Really? That's the worst drop you can get in a 5 times chest. Ouch. And I assume no Mythic. Because 10 guard would... Honestly, I would take 10 guard with a Mythic. Like, I'd be fine. But 10 guard with no Mythic, that hurts. Very unfortunate. Because I would gladly take 10 guards with the Mythic. But not 10 guards without the Mythic. What are you going to fight the 5 times chest with? I still haven't fully decided. Definitely not this team. I can tell you that. Because you definitely don't want to use skull spam against it. Unless you're using Mang. Like a Mang and Rage hero. Oh! We found it! Oh no! Well, I was getting a little hungry, I guess. I didn't actually eat dinner yet. But, well, I said we'd go till 2 chests. Wait, this might be the 5 times, though. Is this the one? The game knows this is our final chest. This might be our 5 times, our first 5 times. We're 11 deep. We gotta get it eventually. At some point, we will get it. I should take an extra turn first. Whoops. But I'll tell you what 5 times team we go if we get a 5 times chest right here. Because we're gonna need to build one. Let's see. Here's a moment of truth. No! Okay, second moment of truth. Come on, Nisha or Anu? Oh, we got an Anu. Is it 4 Anus or 2 Anus? Oh, I keep seeing the 4. That happened to us last time too. Because I believe we had a double Anu with this. Actually, we got in this exact same chest before, haven't we? Because we got an Anu before and we saw a 4 for the other number. So I was like, oh, was that 4 Anu? And then I look at the numbers. It's like, oh, it was just 2 Anus. But still good. Oh, there we go. The game knows it's the final chest. It always wants to give us Anus for it. But there we go. 2 Anus for Orpheus. But anyways, yeah, I did say we'd stop at 2. Though tomorrow night we will be going way longer. I'm planning to go all the way to reset, ideally, or until we have the 5 times, whichever goes first. Like, we're basically streaming to one of 3 things tomorrow. Either until we have the Mythic, until it is reset time, or until we faint, whichever one happens first. So we're probably going to have like a 6-hour stream tomorrow night, going from... Oh, wait, actually, hold up, I forgot. It might be a 7-hour stream because of that extra hour shift. Oh, gosh, because I forgot. We're moving forward an hour. Because doesn't that make reset time 3 a.m. then? Well, we're going to have a super long stream tomorrow then. Oh, gosh, I forgot it's going to be a whole extra hour. I'm not sure we're going to go that whole time. Oh, gosh. We might, though. We'll see. But definitely want to go to at least midnight, obviously. We'll do at least 3 hours. So ideally, we will hit 6 or 7 hours. But yeah, we'll do a much longer stream tomorrow. And do a mega stream for it. Until we faint. Yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. Though if I'm like too tired, we might have to end it a little earlier, we'll see. That judgment call would generally be done at around midnight or so. But hopefully we'll just go to all night and just go all the way to reset. But I forgot, because the hour shift, we actually have like a whole an extra hour that we'd have to do because of the hour shift. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, guys, that'll wrap it up for now. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys get as lucky as that. That wasn't like super lucky, I guess, but you know, it wasn't bad luck. But yeah, we'll go and continue tomorrow. We're at 11 Mimic chests. Let me go update that because I will probably forget to change the number if I don't change it now. Let's see how many it will take us. But we are currently at 11 total Mimic chests found. There we go. And we'll keep going until we get it. And we'll have a Vault event to grind with it as well starting next week. So we'll be able to get even more loot while we're doing it. All your Pokemon have fainted. Oh yeah, we'll be doing Pokemon again tomorrow. Not sure exactly what time that's starting, either 10 a.m., noon, sometime. But we'll do it for several hours and go from there. So we're going to have 2 very long streams tomorrow. The Pokemon one might actually end a little bit earlier then, so I could actually eat some. Because I didn't actually eat between the 2 streams today. Well, it's because I wasn't as hungry, though. But tomorrow I definitely will need to if we're going to be doing like 2 7-hour streams, basically. Because we're probably going to do Pokemon in the morning for about 7 hours, and then we'll do Gems of War at night for about 7 hours, give or take a little bit on both of them. And go from there. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you soon. Best of luck with everything. Good night. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. And catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your weekend.